ಲೆಟರ್ ಕಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಹೌದು ಸರ್, ನನ್ನದಿನ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್. ಐ ವಾಂಟ್ ಲೆಟರ್. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಸಾಹಿತ್ಯ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ, ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಪರ್ಫೆಕ್ಟ್ ಇದೆ.
Good morning to one and all present here. I, Nana Bios, Assistant Professor, Department of Civil Engineering, on behalf of our Chairman, Principal, HODs, faculties and students of the Oxford College of Engineering, I welcome you all to the online workshop on innovation and design thinking ideas in fire safety of buildings. I would like to welcome our Chairman, Shri SNVL Narasimharaju Garu, in his absence. I would like to welcome our Chief Guest, Mr. Kanti Prasanth, Executive Officer, JBM OGIHARA, Automotive India Ltd Bidadi. On behalf of our Chairman, Principal, faculties and students of the Oxford College of Engineering, I welcome you, sir. I would also extend my warm regards to our dear Principal, Dr. N. Kannan, sir. I would also like to welcome our convener, Dr. Malaysia TS, Department of Civil Engineering, HOD, Dr. Mandula, sir, Professor and Head of the Department of Mechatronics Department. I like to extend my welcoming to our Dean Academics, Dr. Vijay Kumari ma'am, Dean Research, Dr. Preeta Sharan ma'am, and along with all our heads of the department, respectable researchers, faculty members, and students, I welcome you all. Now I request our chief guest, Mr. Kanti Prasanth sir, to take over the form.
Okay, thank you, Naina. Thank you for your
continue.
Here I can, where I can share this one. It is not visible. No? Sharing.
Wait, Prashant. Now I will stop the sharing. Then you can share.
Okay. Okay. Hello, Naina. Hello.
Prashant, your screen is not visible.
Is now visible? Naina, now it is visible.
It is not visible, Prashant.
Now?
Now it is visible. Yeah.
Okay. Now it is visible, huh? Okay. Good morning to all.
The screen is showing, but the PPT is not visible.
PPT is not visible, huh?
Yeah.
One second. Now it is visible, huh? Naina?
Only the screen is visible.
One second, Naina. Now it is visible, Naina?
Prashant, that is what the screen is visible, but the PPT is not visible here.
I already sharing the screen. Here it is once it comes as a stop sharing,
Oh,
like that it
you
is
go to
telling.
next slide. You show the first slide. You show.
Okay, one second. One second, Naina. I will connect. 1 second.
Ha, Prashant, now it is visible, Prashant.
Then it is visible.
Ah, yes, Prashant, it is visible.
Okay, okay. Sorry for the disturbance, inconvenience. Okay, good morning to all. Good morning to all. Hello. Hello, good morning to all. Good morning to. Hello. Naina. Hello. Hello, Naina. Hello. Hello. Good morning to all. Madam. Hello.
Hello.
Madam, is it audible? No one can react.
Ah, Prashant, it is audible. The students are there in class. Everyone is listening. Prashant, you can continue.
Continue. Okay. Good morning to everyone. Myself, Prashant, working as an executive in JBM OGIHARA Automotive Industries Limited, Bidadi. Today, I am going to take about the fire safety, innovative and design thinking ideas in fire safety of the buildings. If whenever we are going to construct the building, what are the fire safety measures need to be taken in order to overcome any accident or incident inside the buildings? First of all, I'm going to explain about what are the contents of this seminar. First one is the introduction. Second, what is safety? Why safety is important? How accidents are happening in the buildings? What are the adequate things we need to provide for in order to avoid the accidents or incidents or any type of fire in the buildings and effects of those accidents and which are the ways to ensure safety and which are the Indian standards for safety in construction of the buildings. These are the contents I am going to explain now. First one is the introduction. You know, the civil engineering nowadays roles plays a predominant role in the growth of an country. Know that one whenever you are going to construct the high-rise buildings, the safety thing is important because number of workers and number of manpower and all are working in the construction site. Our prime motto is to ensure the safety of those workers. In order to in order to build a high-rise buildings, what are the safety precautions you need to take before starting up of a building? That is the important thing. As per the, you are a civil students, NBC, National Building Construction Codes, before starting up of any building or before constructing any construction site or any buildings, you need to follow some of the mandatory protocols from the authorized government, and which are those mandatory requirements you need to take while starting up of a building. We need to focus on that one because the thing, whenever the workers working in your building, the safety of those workers are important. Whenever any accident or any fire, anything is happen, who is the responsible for that one? If any safety equipments are there, any safety standards we need to apply for that one, then only the people will aware about those things. If you are not ensuring any safety for the workers, there may be a chances of huge and enormous type of dangerous will be occur during the working hours. And before moving into the seminar, can you explain what is safety? Any of the you, what is safety? Any one of you explain what is safety? How you are going to ensure safety inside the buildings? Naina, anyone is there? Naina, hello,
No, no, mute ಮಾಡಿ.
hello.
ಹಾ ಪ್ರಶಾಂತ್.
And nobody is replying. Any one of the reply, na? Can you
ಹಾ ಪ್ರಶಾಂತ್. Students are there.
can you?
Actually, third semester students are listening. They have
Uh,
subject fire safety of buildings.
okay.
So they will ask the question at the end.
End, ah? Okay. Now I am going to
Yeah.
explain all the things, na?
Yeah.
At the end,
Okay.
we will
Okay.
make the queries. Okay. See.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Yes. What are the what is safety? I think you may come across many types of building. You are a civil engineers. You are going to make a safety in according to the buildings. We are going to provide a safety for the people. Before moving to the those contents, first you know the meaning of what is safety. How you are going to ensure the safety. Safety means being safe from the hazard or danger. That is the basic concept. Whenever you are going to say that yes, safety is provided, safety is adopted, safety is ensured for all the workers. Everywhere you are going to say that one, but you don't know the meaning of safety. What is the safety? Safety means it is the condition being safe from the danger or hazard. Danger may be any type of danger that will be occurred whenever you are working in the workplace. Either it may be a fire, either it may be electrical, either it may be a fall hazard, either it may be a slip and trip. Any one of these things will lead to the accident. If any accident is occurred to the person, it indicates that is unsafe. Safety means being safe from the hazard or danger. That is called as safety. What are the main causes of an accident in case of an buildings? What are the main causes of an accident in the buildings? Mainly the way you know that if you consider 100%, 96% of accidents are caused due to human error only. That is called an unsafe act. You know that one unsafe act leads to the injuries or accidents or any type of incidents inside the buildings. Because you know that one while working in the kitchen, you switch on the gas or you just switch on the gas. After the cooking is over, you are unable to switch off that one. You are not able to switch off that regulator. Due to continuous leakage of gas, there may be a chances of explosion of the gas will be occurred. That leads to the accident. Understand? That is the one case. And second case is the whenever you went for a bathing, after the bathing, you are forgotten to switch off the geyser. When the geyser is continuously burned for 1 or 2 hours, there may be a chances of leaking up of CO gas from the CO gas from that geyser. When CO gas is leaked from the geyser, that leads to the death. Whenever the person who is going to consume that one, it means 96% of accidents or injuries are caused due to the human error only. That is the main thing. Second, is the faulty working methods, adopting unsafe practices while doing in the regular activity. That is the other cause. And third one is the structural failures. This is the main thing which is related to the you peoples. How structural failures will cause us to the damage, or how structural failures will cause us to the accident of a person. How structural failures will lead to the deployment of the or destruction of the company. Structural failures are the important things which is unable to adopt the right method of structural concept during a construction. If you are fails to adopt the right concept or right method during the construction, definitely one or other day it will lead to the structural failure. Understand? Nowadays, more of the buildings, more of the accidents, more of the incidents are happens due to the structural failure only inside the buildings, because they are not construct the building as from the norms. They not provide the safety as from the norms. They are not ensuring the building safety or evacuation safety as per the norms. These are the major things which leads to the accident or incident in the buildings only. Understand? In the industries, now we are working in the JBM industries. It is not related to the any buildings or anything, because here we are going to ensure the safety of the workers only. But when it comes to the civil engineering department, your main motto is to ensure the safety of the building by adopting the new technologies or innovative technologies. That is the concept. Innovative technologies means how you are going to prevent the injuries. What are the concepts you are going to adopt while construct the building. These are the things you need to take care. Understand? I know that one, the structural collapse, structural failure, and structural methods. They are going to take any elevations. Understand? If anything is failure due to structural collapse, the whole thing will be spoiled. Hence, during the construction of the building, only you need to ensure the structural stability, structural goodness, structural enhancement should be done. That should be taken care during the construction of the buildings only. How you are going to ensure those things will be related to the fire and safety. If it is a building, we are going to take a approval for building, construct a high-rise building. What are the norms you should follow before starting a certain building? That is the main concept. Whenever you are going to take a permission from the any of the local authorities, any of the government, they ask whether you are met the fire norms or not. What means fire norms means the fire safety related to the buildings that should be followed while taking the permission from the government or local authorities. Understand? First one is whenever you are going to start up any buildings or high-rise buildings, any anything you are going to start that one. Nobody cares about your work. Nobody cares about your profit. Nobody cares about your construction. Everyone is cares about how effective safety you are going to give for your employees. That is the main concept. Understand? The safety is differ from building to building. The safety in the school is differ from the safety in the industries. The safety in the industries is different from the safety in the malls. The safety from the malls is different from the safety from the warehouse. Depending upon the structure, you need to provide the safety for the persons who are working inside the building. First thing is the what are the importance of fire protection? How you are going to ensure the fire protection? There are, if you are a civil engineer, if you are a civil technician, or if you are any interior designer, if you are an architect, you need to start, you need to build any high-rise buildings or any of the buildings, you need to concentrate more about the structural evaluation of the that building. Structural evaluation means what are the minimum criteria we need to follow in order to provide the safety of that building. First thing is the fire protection. Fire protection plays major important role in the building construction. If anything, in case of an high-rise buildings having 32 or 36 floors, if anything happens in the fire, if anything happens due to the burst, due to the explosion, due to the fire, our main motto is to save our employees. That is that save our workers or save our occupants of that buildings. Understand? For that, we need to give way or we need to ensure the building design should be in the aesthetic condition. Aesthetic condition means exit doors, exit ways, or building construction. How you are going to suppress the fire in case of an during the emergency, how we are going to evacuate the employees from that, how we are going to evacuate the workers, or how we are going to evacuate the occupant from that building. That is the thing. By keeping in this mind, NBC, National Building Construction Codes, they are going to classify the building according to the following. The group A, already you know that one in the structural engineering, you are a structural engineering students, you already come across with the buildings are classified into 8 types. First one is the Group A, Group A related to residential buildings. Group B related to the educational buildings. Group C related to the institutional. Institutional, matlab, any of the institutions or that will be come under the Group C. Group D that will include the assembly. Group E that will related to the business, and Group F that will related to the mercantile. Group G is the industrial, and Group H is related to the storages, storage method, warehouse, and all those things. And Group J related to the hazardous. Hazardous means storage of hazardous. All these classification, depending upon the classification of the buildings, you need to depending on the classification of the building, you need to ensure the safety of the occupants. Yeah, you are considering that if you take a building, what are the two concepts you are going to adopt? Which are the two safety things you need to deploy in your building? First one is the life safety, second one is the fire protection safety. Understand? Life safety is for the saving of the life of any occupant or any person, that will be related to the life safety. Fire protection, it means you are going to protect your construction site. What are the safety precautions you need to take care? There are two types of safety you are going to provide for the buildings. First one is the life safety, second is the fire safety. That's a fire protection. First is the life safety. Life safety, if I am going to save a person, if the person is that is struck in the high-rise building or any of the floor in the high-rise building, if anything happen in that floor, how you are going to save that person, and what are the conditions we need to provide in order to evacuate that person from that building. First thing is the general exit requirement. Okay, if anything is there, if any building is there, you need to provide the emergency exit path as per the building act, building code. Understand? Exit door. If it is a high-rise building having 25 to 30 floors or more than 15 floors or more than 20 floors, if the lift is there, hey, why we should provide exit? No. Lift is a temporary one. If any power spill will be occur, during in case of any emergency, there may be a chances of sucking or the persons it is not possible to come out of that one. Because when the emergency is occurred, immediately the power spill will be occurred and power will be shut off. During that time, we are not using lift. If we are going to use the lift, already when emergency is occurred, if the person is stuck in the lift, there may be a chances of dual emergencies will be occurred. Hence, in case of any emergency situation, any fire, we should not use the lift. We need to use the exit door or exit staircase. That is the one requirement. You are a civil engineer, you should concentrate about the exit requirement. How many exits is provided for this building? Whether depending upon the capacity, depending upon the requirement, you need to decide whether exit route is required. Where is the suitable time? Where is the suitable place? Where is the suitable height? We need to provide the exit requirement. Second is occupants load. You are a civil engineer. You need to take care of the occupant load. For this floor, how much of people we need to occupy? Understand? That is called the load. Load, how we are going to calculate? Load means floor area. You are going to, how you are going to calculate the load? Load means the width of the area of that build, the area of that floor and number of persons. Depending upon that, you are going to calculate the load. How much load that floor will be withstand. That is the second concept. Third means is the capacities of exit. Capacities of exit means if anything emergency will be happen, if all the people they rush to stand or not, whether the capacity is standing that much or not. And fourth one is the number of exits. How many exits you are going to provide? Whether one, whether two, whether three, whether four, whether two, whether three, whether four, depending upon your building plan. Before starting up of an building, you need to decide. This is my building plan. I am going to provide one exit or one entry, or one exit or one entry or two exits, or one entry, one exit, or one emergency exit. Like this, we are going to calculate. Understand? This is the exit, this is the emergency exit, and this is the emergency entry. All those things you need to decide upon. And corridors are passageways. Whenever the buildings are there, you need to provide the sufficient space for the corridors or passageways. Corridors, why you are going to provide the corridors means during the escaping way, these are the called as a lifeline for escaping of any person or any person they are going to got in between the they are stuck in the any emergency. If you are going to provide the passages, they can easily escape from that one using the lifelines, using the rope arrangement. They are going to easily escaping. For that one, we need to provide the corridors. Understand? Corridors are the lifelines for the building. You see nowadays, if you are going to construct any buildings, the occupants or the owner of that building, they are preferring for providing the corridor at each the floor. Because corridors are the lifelines. Whenever the person inside the building is stuck, whenever anything will happen, immediately will come outside of that building and he standing and sorry. Um, if we assemble that in the assemble that corridor area, everyone, the person who are outside the building, they will see he will show some signal, say I am in the danger if anything happens. If he going to feel anything danger, immediately he come in the color section and he will inform to the other persons. Hence they can know that oh that person is in the danger. We need to rescue him. Hence they are going to take the precautions. Then they alert and they can immediately save that person. That is the one thing that will be possible whenever you want to provide the corridors or pathways. And horizontal exit. Horizontal exit, we are called as the true lines of exit. Two lanes of exit means if in a building there are three, four, five numbers of exit are there, you don't know where to go in case of an emergency. If in case of an emergency, you don't know, hey, where I go, where should I stand, where should I accommodate. You don't know. If the horizontal exits are provided, horizontal exits are directly provided, directly connected to the safe assembly point. Hence, if you are clearly marked on the horizontal exit, the people will come to know that one during emergency, we can evacuate through this exit and we need to assemble at the safe point, which is the one thing. And internal staircases, you know that one internal staircases are nowadays everywhere they are going to, if, even though lift is there, they are preferring internal staircases. Internal staircases are called then lifelines, internal lifelines for the occupants. If anything is happen, at the same time, its power failure will be occurred. Through the internal staircases, the people can immediately evacuate from the building and they are assembled at the safe assembly point. That is the one thing. And external staircases. External staircases are directly connected to the outside of the building. If they are wish to go outside of the building during the emergency, external staircases are the lifeline for the saving the person. Through that external staircases, all the workers, all the employees, all the occupants of that building, they can evacuate and they can go out of that building. That is another thing. And I already told that pressurization of escape route. What is the meaning of pressurization of escape route means? Yeah, I told that horizontal exits are the one way to escape from the building during the emergency. How we are going to pressurize those exits? Pressurize those exits means if any exit during the escaping time, the floor condition is the bad or it is in the worst condition, there may be a chance of collapsing of that floor will be occur. How we are going to ensure that the path means during with the help of pressurization of that exit. Pressurization of my exit means some of the fire rated bricks that will be provided on the exit because if there is a fire or a, hello, hello,
Hello.
hello, ah, hello,
Hello, Prashant.
ah, madam,
Hello.
ah, hello.
You please continue, sir. It is audible.
Audible, ah?
Yeah, sir, it is audible. You please continue.
Okay, okay, okay. Can you mute that one if possible? Mute all of you. Okay. Next is the preservation of escape. Preservation of escape route means whenever you are going to escape from the buildings, the path of the horizontal exit should be pressurized to withstand any fire, any that incorporated load that will be falling on that route. Hence, it is called the pressurization of routes. And ramps, you already know that ramps means during the loading and unloading, we are going to provide the pathway for that one. Ramps means in that escaping is not possible in the ramp. But hello, hello,
Hello.
ah,
Prashant, you continue, Prashant. Please continue.
continue ಮಾಡಲಾ?
Ah,
Okay, okay. And the next one is the fire lifts and fire tower. Fire lifts, you already know that one. There are two types of lift out there. One is the uh, goods lift and one is the man-made lift. Goods lift is exclusively for the transferring of goods or anything in the building. In case of it is a commercial building, they're going to install the goods lift. Exclusively, it will be capacity around 1 ton, 2 ton, or 3 ton. Depending upon the requirement of that building, we are going to provide the goods lift. And second one is the passenger lift. Passenger lift means that is exclusively for the movement of passengers. It will be around 4%, 6%, 8%, and 10%, depending upon the requirement we are going to finish. These are the two types of lifts we are going to come across. Other than this, fire lifts or fire tower. These fire lifts and the fire towers are exclusively installed in the commercial buildings. This is the new concept which will be adopted in the civil engineering category. Is the fire lifts or fire tower. Whenever, what is the use of this one means, whenever any fire incident or occurred at the high-rise buildings, if the person is under the 30th floor, 40th floor, or 16th floor, 18th floor, 19th floor, the fire emergency is created. But our main thing is we need to rescue that person. When the person is uses a staircase or stairways, during that time it is not possible to within that span 13th floor to ground floor. During that time, there may be chances of